Good afternoon. This is Dave with a Saturday edition of the Daily Blooms, August the 18th, 2018. I have several little things to show you today, and one very beautiful one out in the greenhouse. So there'll be a couple pauses in here probably as we relocate. But here's a couple that are in bloom right outside my door to my home. This is a beauty, the orange one. And this is a recent acquisition from RPM Orchids. It was in bud when I ordered it. And quite pretty. Well, it arrived safely, and the buds have all matured and bloomed right now. So looking forward to that one getting bigger. We're going to pause as I relocate. Out here in the shade house, we have several spikes and buds and sheaths that are forming. I'll just quickly go show you some of the ones that are in bloom. Come across some that may be in spike. I have several Bulbophylums, or Bulbophylums, that I think are going to be blooming soon. Here's one from Andy Orchids that has, I don't know, I would say 8 or 9 spikes, buds on them, getting ready to bloom, probably in the next week. Several of the cattleyas now are getting sheaths and spikes. This is a beauty. It opens up red, dark red, and or a bright red, and as it ages, it goes to more golden yellow. There's a yellow bird up there. Petals didn't all open up nicely, but there are several things here that are getting sheaths and getting ready to bloom as we come into the waning days of summer. I have a beautiful cattleya over here. It's got 2 very nice spikes on, as you can see. They will probably be blooming in early fall, I would guess. There's a vanda with a bud on. My vandas continue to progress as far as blooming goes. I believe this Bulbophylum has a spike on it. At least one spike right there. It's either a spike or a new growth. I may end up being a new growth, I'm not sure. But at least it's growing. And through here, like I said, there are a lot of things that are starting to get spikes on. Here's another Bulbophylum with probably 8 spikes on it, getting ready to bloom, quite loaded. As I recall, those are white flowers when they open up. There's a nice oncidium, a couple spikes. There is a nice vanda out here that just opened up from one that I got last year from Jacqueline Pusey, I believe is how you pronounce her name. I think she recently relocated. I don't know if she's selling orchids anymore or not, but the one that was hers is this one right here. That is a beautiful one. Beautiful orange with spots on it. That is really much nicer than I anticipated it to be. I have a real nice one that's in bloom I want you to see in the greenhouse, so I'm going to pause it again and we'll relocate in the greenhouse. Okay, we're up here by the greenhouse now and showing you some more vandas that are in spike or in bloom. Here's another one that's going to have tones of yellow and orange, probably. A nice Neo-Phoenicia style one. This big purple one of mine is still in bloom. We'll go in the greenhouse now. All my air plants are doing, or bug plants, carnivorous plants, whatever you want to call them, are doing quite well. You can see those came from Merle Diefendorf. Sent them up to me earlier this spring. I really didn't think they'd make it, but they have come along very well. Okay, we'll swing around here and see what we got. Like I said, there are many things that are getting in spike or in bud or bloom. But one of the beautiful things that I want you to see is this. This is a very different orchid. I can get the tag somewhere here. I'll show it to you. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the orchid that it is. Area spicata, maybe? I don't know. But this is just beautiful. I got it earlier this spring. It had tons of new growth that I could see was going to be new growth. And then it just kept progressing with these beautiful blooms. Now this, I can't remember the nursery I got it from, but it was one that Todd has a video. Todd recommended this greenhouse that I ordered several plants from. They were very mature, and I have a bulbo that's got a nice spike on it from that same nursery. Like I said, I don't remember the name of it, and I'll have to do some research to find out which one it is, because on the tag it doesn't have their nursery name, I don't believe. Maybe it does. Oh yes, it does. Brookside Orchids. Anyway, these plants that I got from them, I got like 8, I believe, and they were absolutely beautiful, very mature, all of them. And so far 2 of them, this one has bloomed already, and the Bulbophylum I got from them is getting spikes on here, right here. You can see it down there. As I recall, this one is a very stinky Bulbophylum, and I wasn't going to get it, and I thought, well, if I get it and it blooms, hoping it'll bloom this summer, I can put it outside. But I believe it has quite huge flowers on it, so I'm anxiously waiting for that to open up and see what it's going to be. Also, this one that I got from Bill Green of My Green Pets was a division of one of his bulbos. It was in spike when I got it, and I cut the spike off. It bloomed twice after I got it. This is a sequential bloomer. It'll keep blooming on the same spike for quite a while. Well, I thought when it first started growing it was new growth coming on it, and lo and behold, this leaf appears to be having 2 spikes on that are going to be flowering. I don't know exactly how long, but these were big flowers too. and I'm hoping I get new growth on it. But lots of bulbos, they don't start growth again until they're done blooming. So I don't know if I'm gonna, be lucky enough to get new growth on this bulbo. I hope so. I'd hate to have it bloom and then not make it, but anyway, it's gonna have two beautiful spikes, and who knows how many flowers will be on these spikes. So let's see what else we have out here. My white vanda is still blooming nicely out here. Several of these little species mounted plants have bloomed. This one has been in bloom for quite some time. I think I featured it one other time. It's very pretty flowers on it. They don't jump out at you, but they're very pretty. Here's a nice light orange vanda that is in bloom. Several of my frags are in bloom. This one is I don't know what the name of this one is, but it has bloomed for me every year. Gets these beautiful orange flowers. Has 4 spikes, or had 4 spikes on with these beautiful orange flowers, and it absolutely is very stunning. Now I've had this, I believe, for 3 years, and it has really taken off this year. If we look around here at some of the other species that I have, most of these are from Andy's Orchids. Nothing exceptional to talk about right now, but they're all, they are spiking. Cattleyas are getting sheaths. A lot of new growth on my specimen cats that I put in big pots. A lot of new growth, which means blooms coming on. I think every pot has got a new growth on it. The tumulnias are starting to bloom again. Some of them second blooms this year. Here's a whole collection of my tumulnias. There's a frag. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that's so long. It isn't really close to the stem like they usually are, but anyway, it's beautiful. It's the same. So I guess we'll probably wrap it up for today. Take another look at this beautiful, beautiful flower that's in bloom. And Brookside orchids, their plants were excellent. I'd recommend them to anybody. I know Todd's Tropicals buys a lot of plants from them, and he's the one that got me interested in buying some from them. So until next time, I'm going to let you go. We had rain this morning, so I don't have to do much watering outside. Be a good day to fertilize, probably. I just see that one of my frags is in bloom back there again. You can see it right through see it back through there? I don't even know which one that is. I guess we're going to investigate this, see what we got back here. See if we can get it up. Wow, look at that. Now that certainly did something altogether different than a frag like that does. The spike got stopped from growing up, and this had blooms on it earlier. Look at this. This is branched off, and I don't know how many branches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 4 branches, something like that. And here it is with 3 beautiful blooms on it right now. I didn't even know that wasn't spiked and was like that. That's what I'm saying. Orchids can really surprise you sometimes. So I guess with that we will leave it. Unbelievable. I just saw that as I'm looking here. Now that one had 2 spikes during the winter, early spring. I mean the one, you can see the old spikes on it here. It had like, I don't know, about 25 flowers on it. That was the first spike, and then the other one had probably 15 or so on it. And I thought it was done blooming. Well, obviously this spike had come up, got caught under the bench, and I hadn't seen it. But just look at the beautiful blooms on that. Unbelievable. I'm saying orchids really surprise you sometimes, how they bloom. You gotta be careful I don't snap it off. But anyway, you can see it. Right now there's 3 beautiful blooms open. Let me leave it up here so I guess I just told you need to watch your plants, because you never know when they're going to surprise you with new blooms, new buds. So you didn't even know you had. So a little long today. Thanks for watching. Till next time. So long.